Hi guys, Sai here to talk about Blood Bowl again. Not to be mistaken with the superb rendition from the late 2000s by Cyanide Studio that I've already reviewed. No, this is a quick look through strategic simulations version that was available in 1995 on DOS. My immediate impression is this game was never conceived very well to the developer. Even by 1995 standards, this game doesn't look good at all. I liked the intro to it. It had a bit of an anime buzz to it, but the in-game graphics are pretty poor. Missing a tutorial wouldn't be a problem in the game if it presented itself a little easier to navigate. Getting started and jumping into a game quickly, to be honest, it's an element I prefer over the newer games. It's straightforward and there are little icons next to each team trying to quickly demonstrate each side's skill with moving, fighting, passing and catching. All the basic teams are available, which is a good thing too. Once you get into the game, the first thing you endure is a horrible walk cycles and slow square by square movement. I understand the reason behind the overhead view, but every model looks near identical. I don't have much nice things to say about the animations or character blobs. Right clicking on a character shows their stats in detail, but this should all really be on hand all the time when a character is selected. Like a lot of turn-based games from that era, there is an abundance of action buttons to select from, but the problem here is you need to know how to play before getting started. I definitely noticed some rules are wrong in it too, but maybe that's because the rules are so well defined now compared to interpreting the rulebook back then for 3rd edition, which was honestly pretty much the same game as we have today. The music was nothing exciting and the sound has a series of thuds as expected from the era, nothing revolutionary or creative. At the time, this game had average ratings and I can see why. Mutant League Football was already out for 2 years and it was a massive hit for all the right reasons. This game had no sequels or add-ons until its fresh reboot, which is honestly much needed as this game has always been regarded as subpar at best and no contender to the board game. This game was literally a stopgap because you couldn't find any opponents to play the board game with. Overall, this is a disappointing attempt at a game that luckily was resurrected very successfully. I'd rate this game a flat 3 out of 10, mainly for being a poor creation in its time and a game that has been solidly beaten in the future. It's one to miss. Anyway, as always, cheers for watching, I'll see you next time.